Live only on DAZN, November 15th, Eubank Jr. versus Benn 2. The first was a classic, now it's the rematch. The greatest rivalry British boxing has ever seen. Eubank Jr. versus Benn 2, November 15th. Click the link in the description to buy now.
Charlie Parsons for the Stomping Ground, available on DAZN. Eddie?
Too tired to mug you off, to be honest with you.
Are you?
Yeah. Need a good sleep tonight.
That's a shame. I thought that you'd be more in the zone.
I am, but obviously we've just had the official weigh-in, and then we've got the ceremonial weigh-in later. So it's just a little bit of a lull. You know, lull as in not lol.
LOL.
Yeah, not lol. So yeah, but I'm all good because I've just got my 10% club electrolytes.
Big up
my
the 10%
stack.
club.
Big up the 10% club. So we have good sleep tonight. I'm ready for an unbelievable night tomorrow. And by the way, I have to say as well, great card as well. I know sometimes obviously everyone talks just about Benn Eubank, but great card tomorrow night.
Have you enjoyed how everything's unfolded? Is there anything you'd change?
No, it's been great. I mean, the presser yesterday was gold, like on so many different levels. Both men weighed in. Conor Benn heavier than Chris Eubank, which is a good storyline. Eubank looked good. You know, it's obviously tight. Conor looked fantastic. I think we're going to get another great fight.
Let's talk a little bit about the press conference then. Chris Eubank Senior calling Nigel Benn a liar. What did you make of everything that Senior said? Along with
couldn't really understand 90% of it, which is standard from a Chris Eubank Senior speech.
Rastafari.
Yeah, I knew that bit, but that was I was sure we're kind of waiting for at the end. Yeah, I thought it was great. I mean, my favourite part of the press conference was Nigel and Chris Eubank going head to head. I thought it was absolute gold. I mean, Nigel looked actually ready to go. Yeah, I know. Yeah. But it's just, listen, the narrative's phenomenal. It's a great storyline. And it means a lot, this fight. It means a lot to, of course, the fighters, but also to their families, to their supporters. And that's why you saw so much heart and determination in the first fight. And you'll see it again tomorrow.
Your Love Actually piece?
Unbelievable.
Right, so you said that it was about an hour before.
How
did you manage to get the cards printed?
So it was a couple of hours before. So it was a guy called...
Big up this man.
So it was a guy called Oleksandr Mellors, right? And he messaged me yesterday. It's in, like, you know, the DMs that... Yeah. So I don't check them all the time. So he sent the message at 9 a.m. yesterday. And I checked it, I don't know, it was about lunchtime, right? And he said, "Hi Eddie, have you seen Love Actually? The doorstep scene where the fella holds the cards up to Keira Knightley would be decent from you at the presser to preempt Eubank talking over you. Cheers." And I was like sitting with all the guys and I thought, it's quite interesting. And then I went to the scene. I was like, I really like this. And what we can also do is play Silent Night while I'm doing it, because that's the music in the background. So then he's obviously watched the presser and he's gone, "Eddie, it was me. I'm glad it worked. Eubank looked like a right knob." I said, "Yes, my man. Have you got tickets?" And he said, "Amazing work to treat." "No, I haven't, but I'll be watching." And I said, "Okay, you're welcome to come as my guest. 2 tickets for you." He goes, "Oh, nice one. That would be absolutely amazing. Thank you. Very kind." So Ollie got 2 tickets for tomorrow.
Ollie.
Yeah,
Big up
it was great. Yeah.
What did you think of Eubank? I saw a tweet that DAZN put out saying that the minute that he said, "Oh, I'm going to wait for the music to finish to talk," that he threw the towel in. What was your kind of thought of?
Look, Eubank's definitely got a few over me at a few pressers. So it was nice
to reclaim.
To absolutely do a job on him yesterday at the presser. But listen, I'm sure there'll be more in our future.
Is that the most effective you've ever been in your life without actually having to fucking speak?
Yeah, but it was just so smart. I mean, it was just, and the execution from myself was gold. And it was just never been done before, never been seen before. And when he kept talking, it kind of got worse and worse for him. And I think Dev's probably right. He sort of just did the old Homer Simpson through the bush, you know.
Caught up with Benn Shalom yesterday.
Oh, did you?
He's back on the scene. Have you spoke much to him?
No, I saw him yesterday. I was like, "Oh, you've turned up," you know. Yeah. I mean, Benn is a complete, absolute strange fella. He's all over the gaff. I don't know what he's doing.
He kind of said that the way you guys operate is through line, and that you only do things best, you know, thinking of money and not necessarily thinking about fighters first.
Oh, shut up.
You only operate with money.
Shut up. He talks so much shit. He's deeper in the shit than a man that is covered in shit. That's where he is right now. So I think it's best he just pipes down and lets the experts take over. They've done nothing on this show. Nothing. because they've been asked to do nothing by Ring and Saudi. Because Ring Magazine and Seller know how good Matchroom are. These guys are incapable of putting on an event of this magnitude without problems. So they use us to do that, and they've done nothing. Benn has, but I think that was the first time anyone's seen Benn yesterday. So
what's the relationship between Chris and Benn? Because I know that you've always kind of alluded to.
I'm not you know what? I'm not even gonna go low enough to tell you what's been happening behind the scenes between Chris Eubank and the boxer.
Is that relationship a little bit?
No comment.
That's boring, Edward.
Because it's humiliating for him if I come out and tell like the correspondence that's been happening behind the scenes. It's not my business. Ask them.
Joseph Parker, news this morning that he's tested positive for cocaine on the day of his fight with Fabio Wardley. Now, can be used as you'd rather pop for a recreational substance than a performance-enhancing substance. Can be used to mask as well. It happened with David Benavidez in the past. Whether that's through masking, I imagine you're not getting on it before you fight. I mean, what's your...
Yeah, great analysis, Charlie. The main thing is, look, let's always give the fighter the benefit of the... I mean, not the benefit of the doubt, but an opportunity to explain themselves or look into the situation or make a statement at least. The issue with that substance is it's banned in competition under the WADA code. And under the WADA code, in competition represents the day of the fight, which you could actually essentially fail a test for that a week before the fight and not be found, not receive a ban, not break any rules, because it's not in competition under WADA. So the problem that he has is it's in competition because it's on the fight night. I know nothing about it. I'm very surprised, very, very surprised by the news. And yeah, let's give the athlete the opportunity to come out and talk at least, and not my fighter. So, right.
The rehydration clause tomorrow, you believe, will be met?
Easy. Listen. I think people are starting to realise the narrative is bullshit. He's a 160 fighter. He fucked up last time because he turned up late and he missed it by a pube, right? And now he's a pound under. Absolutely, and he'll walk the rehydration tomorrow. It's all bullshit.
Final message to fight fans: we've got the weigh-in tonight.
The weigh-in tonight.
The Box for Us Boring Club on DAZN.
Good. The weigh-in tonight. Get yourself down to York Hall. It's free for everybody to enter. The Fight Day 5K tomorrow, Vicky Park. You'll be there.
I'm doing it for the 10% Club.
Good.
Yep.
You always
come on,
just latch on to stuff, don't you?
No,
and then listen, fight night. By the way, it's a great card tomorrow night. Rakpour against Tommy Welsh. Adam Azim against Kurt Scooby, Ishmael Davis against Sam Gilly, Jack Cattrall against Echo Esserman. What a great card. And then the big one, Benn Eubank, live on DAZN around the world. Don't miss it.
Live only on DAZN, November 15th, Eubank Jr. versus Benn 2. The first was a classic, now it's the rematch. The greatest rivalry British boxing has ever seen. Eubank Jr. versus Benn 2, November 15th. Click the link in the description to buy now.